I just wanted to do a quick review of this Apidura 6-liter race frame pack. I actually just finished riding across the Czech Republic, so it's probably a good test of it. I've only had it, this is the only time I've really used it, but it's worked great. I used it half the time for as a bladder and half the other time as like a sort of tool bag. So you can see there's just actually a camelback bladder in there that's almost empty at this point, but I've also got some tools there. So there's actually lots of space. I was able to fill this up with about 2 liters of water, and this isn't even made for it. And then I ran through the electric hole in the front up to here and then strapped it to the front. That's been great to keep the weight off of my back. Inside there's another secondary pocket there. That's really well shielded, so if you had like a passport or any important documents, it could go in there. I really like this kind of double zip setup, so like you can just kind of, sorry about the camera here, you can zip that up, right? And then you can just access it from the top as you need to. So I can close this and then just open it here from the top, so not everything falls out. But when you're shoving the big stuff in, like that water bladder, it all goes in. So this is on a full suspension bike, which I don't know if it's made for, but it did work. It worked all this way. It's been almost, 350 kilometers and no issues at all. It's been good and stable. So no complaints. Yeah, it's been great. Before I had the water bladder in it, I actually had some tent poles in it and other stuff, and that also worked well. There's some interior straps inside of it too, at the bottom, to kind of keep that stuff stable. And then on the other side, there is this one, and this is like the fast access, like if you had cash, I think, but it's actually really quite big. So you can fit a lot in there as long as it's thin. And yeah, it's been solid as a rock so far. I have this other Apidura bag, so I'm pretty confident their stuff lasts pretty long. The one thing is that it did rain one night, and I had the bike actually on the side just like this, and some water did get into here. Fortunately, there was nothing too sensitive that I left in overnight, but if it rains while the bike is sideways like this, I don't think it's that well protected, and it kind of got in right through there. So just be careful of that, and be thoughtful that I think this is meant to be waterproof only when it's standing upright. So yeah, that's it. It's a great bag. I hope that kind of gives you an idea of it. It's probably good to use it for I don't know, a few more years really, before I can really say that it's a great bag, but at the moment it's working really well. Okay.